This is so incredible. 59 of you are here. Welcome. This is the Rosie Julia on the Go podcast. If you're new here, welcome. Gosh, how do I even start? It has been months since I've done a podcast. So I'd like to get started just by introducing myself. Welcome if you're new here. My name's Rosie Julia. You can call me RJ, you can call me Julia, or you could call me Rosie, but most people call me RJ or Julia. Yeah, without further ado, I'd like to just introduce this podcast to you. Rosie Julia on the Go is a podcast created by me, Rosie Julia, on the high-rise metaverse. RJOTG is what it stands for. It's known for having randomized topics that vary each time. And in 2023, we've dived into the topic of the week, where topics changed weekly. We tuned into our RJOTG Pride also, where we discussed many different ways to celebrate and learn about LGBTQ+, and we even learned more about the holidays by being a part of RJOTG holidays, celebrating Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa. This podcast has been on High Rise for more than a year, making its way to 2 years in January of next year. I just hope all of my RJOTG listeners and squad members on the Discord keep up with what's to come. There is plenty coming, guys. This theme in particular, we are talking about nostalgia. So before we start, I'd just like to mention the rules and also mention our Discord where we're doing a legendary giveaway that ends midnight tonight. So I'd like to just remind audience, remember to be respectful to everyone in the room, and if possible, please try to resolve any conflicts privately to keep the room drama free. I'd also like to mention that if someone needs if something needs immediate attention, you can private message me, or if it's a non-emergency, you can private message one of the active moderators. I'd also like to mention that begging and promo for non-HR Live related things will lead to being muted or kicked, so be mindful of that. And insults of any kind will lead to being banned, so please keep in mind. 70 of you! Thank you so much for coming. This is our biggest, oh my gosh, wow. I don't think I've had 70 people on my podcast before. Who am I kidding? For my RJOTG 1 year anniversary I did. We had like 70, 80 people. It was huge. Okay, so I'd like to introduce to you, thank you so much for hearting everyone. Thank you so much, HR Live. Thank you so much for coming, by the way. I know it's 1:30 a.m. for you. I'd just like to mention that. I really appreciate you coming a lot. I know it is so late for you. I feel like I can definitely do this without a DJ. We were supposed to have our DJ come, but it looks like he's not here. So what we're gonna do is I might be able to play some music, but since I am recording streaming live, I am going to be uploading this and recording it to YouTube, trying not to get a copyright strike. I'm gonna see if I can upload this to YouTube so no one misses anything. I think this is the first HR Live podcast to do this, so hopefully it works, hopefully it saves, and that you guys can see this on YouTube. Yeah, I'm doing a lot right now, guys. I'm like doing this all myself. So heart everyone in this room again, because I just want to show all of you some love, some support. I want to thank you all so much for coming. This means the world to me. This is huge for the podcast. Yeah, without further ado, I'd like to just kind of first mention what we're going to do before we start. So I'm going to ask a few questions, okay? We're going to do a little deep dive segment. We're going to do like 2 deep dive segments, and we're just going to talk about nostalgia and like what it means to people. We'll go into that a little more, but first I'd like to go over some questions I have for you guys. So the first question, I need you guys to PM me your answers so I can read them out. The first question, mods, 2 of the mods in the room will be sending over question 1, which is, what is your fondest memory from your childhood? So just PM me your answer. I'll read them out. I've got like 70 of you are going to be sending me this message. I'm going to have to read it all out. That's going to be fun. So yeah, just the question is, what is your fondest memory from your childhood? And Mods just type that in the chat for me. I don't know why. Oh, there he is. There is our lovely live assistant up there in the corner. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, I see a lot of answers. I'm going to answer them right now. So I'm going to look at one that is in my messages, and then I'm going to look at the rest that are in my requests. So the question was, what is your fondest memory from your childhood? And Spring Daisy says, watching my favorite show with my brother and trading silly bands. I had silly bands too. That's really funny. I think they were called something else for me though. The requests. Let's look at some of those. Jasmine says, my fondest memory is when we would go on family holidays, as my mom passed away when I was 14, so I cherish these moments, these memories a lot. And I'm so sorry to hear about your mom. I hope everything's okay. I feel so bad for you, Jasmine. I hope everything's all right. I'm so glad you have the memories, though. Those are very important to cherish, even through tough times. Year says, my fondest memory from childhood was when we would go to Mexico to visit my grandma and grandpa during the holidays. I really miss those days a lot. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, absolutely. I love going on vacation with my family too. That is so fun, so special. It's amazing to cherish those memories, for sure. Whose Bones says, road trips with my family, we would always go so far. That is very sweet. Really, I used to go on a few road trips too. It's always nice to have those memories to cherish. My Polly Pockets, oh my gosh, same. Literally, Polly Pockets were my life back then. And Barbies. Barbies and Polly Pockets were like my life. Let me keep going through. You guys have so many answers. Okay. Getting my first eye surgery when I was 5 years old and being able to see the world like you guys do. My adoptive parents were so proud. Miracle, thank you so much for sharing that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm so glad you get to see the world like everyone else. That is so special. It's an amazing thing to cherish. Absolutely. Would we like to answer a few more questions? Guys in the chat, say yes if you'd like to hear more answers. The question again is, what is your fondest memory from your childhood? Yes, let's answer a few more and then we'll go on to the next question. And Mods just send that question over again. Complete Outsider says, my fondest memories are ironically of me watching TV with my mom and dad and sister. It was the nicest thing. I was also very bullied and staff, so having that closure was very much needed. Aw, so sorry to hear that. It's okay to go through things like that. It's you know, we're all human. We all make mistakes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm just thinking about the times that I got bullied too. It's, you know, it's hard. It's really hard. And actually, now that you mention that, I'm gonna be going over the pros and cons of nostalgia, now that you mention that, because sometimes thinking about the memories can sometimes be sad. Like you said, sometimes it can be painful. And we will go over that too, so don't worry. I'll look at one more question. I'll look at one more answer. So the question again is, what is your fondest memory from your childhood? And Breliana, I hope I said your name right, says when we would go on long car rides to go camping, the beach or whatever we were doing, we would have so many games, from counting telephone poles and cars to guess the artist that's singing on the radio. The drive was my favorite part. I used to play games in the car too with my dad. We had this game where we would look at a car and it had to be yellow, and someone would say yellow and we'd get a point. So that really reminds me of the good times, you know, like counting poles, counting cars. You know, it's a very, you know, mindful time. It's, you know, mostly positive, I would say. Team Bratz. Yes, now that you mention it, actually, I am wearing like a Chloe inspired Bratz themed outfit. I know it kind of doesn't really look like Chloe from Bratz, but the color is like Chloe vibes. You know, she like has blonde hair, platinum blonde hair, and like a blue outfit on. So yeah, 89 of you, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, so we went through the first question. Now what I like to do is I like to go over the next question. And yeah, before we do that, I think what I'm going to do is just explain to you how this part of the giveaway is going to work. So you'll send over your answers for the questions, and for the next 3 questions that I ask, one person is going to win 77 live loot for each of the 3 questions. So there'll be 3 winners and 77 live loot will be given. Yes, thank you so much, Miss Punks. Hey listeners, do you have thoughts and ideas you'd like to share? Answer 4 questions about nostalgia and you can win 77 live loot. So the next 3 questions that I ask will be a little bit tricky. That was an easy question. So if you're able to answer the last 3 questions, PM me. I will be able to give you guys live loot. Yeah. So who's excited? Comment in the chat if you're excited. Can't wait to see what you guys think. I think I'm going to be able to play a few nostalgic songs for you guys during the break. I also have a backup playing. Like, I have a backup recording just in case this one on the computer does not work. So, yeah, I got footage just in case. Yes, this is all recorded, guys. I'm going to be making a fool of myself in real time. So, yeah. Amazing start. So proud of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, HR Live. Really, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I'm so happy and so thrilled to be here with you guys. All right. Yeah. Absolutely. So let's go on to the next question. I think you guys will like this question a lot. The second question, mods, get your messages ready. What were your favorite TV shows or movies growing up and how did they resonate with you? That is the second question. Remember to PM me your answers. Just PM me and I will answer them. The question is what were your favorite TV shows or movies growing up and how did they resonate with you? I'm just going to take a drink while you guys do that. All right. Looks like we got some responses. Kim Possible. Oh my gosh, I just saw. Okay, Kim Possible. Absolutely. Love Kim Possible. Oh, I like that answer. Fallen Waffle says Step Up. I love dance and it just hit me. Oh, and I watched Jurassic Park when I was 2 years old and that really made me want to learn about dinos. I love your explanation. It is so perfect. Thank you so much. Fallen Waffle, Step Up. Can you tell me a little bit more about Step Up? I feel like I've heard of it before. Callie Lily says, I loved Barney when I was young. Then I went to Lizzie McGuire in my early teens. Oh my gosh, I loved Barney when I was young too. And yes, I also watched Lizzie McGuire a little bit. I really did watch Hannah Montana and Wizards of Waverly Place for the most part. Yes. Year says my favorite movie growing up was Shrek. We had it on VHS and we'd watch the movie over and over. It was a comfort movie for my siblings and I. Oh my goodness. I watched Shrek too. I watched Shrek. I watched Disney princess movies like Cinderella, Snow White. Maybe not Snow White so much, but like Aladdin and The Little Mermaid. My goodness. I loved Disney and DreamWorks growing up. Yes, actually, let me just write something down real quick. I want to like keep everyone informed, so I'm just gonna be writing down like some more info, so that will only take me 1 second to do. I have here 1 second, guys. Okay. All right. I just got a message from HR Live. Land Before Time and Fern Gully. I'm old, so maybe no one knows these. Oh my gosh. No, I don't know these, but that's okay. The main audience is targeted towards 90s, 2000s, and 2010s. But yes, I'm sure a few of you might know those. Iris Spirit says, OMG, I used to love the show Dinosaurs Family or Alf. Was so good. All my childhood was in those shows. Oh my goodness, I don't know any of those. I guess everyone's childhood is different, you know? We all have different things going on. Land Before Time is so good. Oh my goodness, yes. I've heard of that too, but I don't think I've watched that. Giovanna Boo says, Art Attack, and I would always attempt to do the experiments, even I didn't know what I was doing, just for the fun of it. I haven't heard of that either. Oh my goodness, guys, you guys have such good answers. Are you kidding? I feel so, well, no. I love you guys so much. Thank you for commenting in the room. Keep commenting. I'm actually looking at your responses on my computer. So, if I don't see your responses in the room, it's because I'm looking at my phone. But if I'm looking at your responses in the room, it's because I'm looking at the computer. Yeah. I'll look at one more. Brailna says, The Wiggles was one of my favorite. I loved getting up and dancing and singing with them. Oh my gosh, Brailna! The Wiggles was my first concert. I went to it. I was 3 years old. I actually met them in person too. I met them. I met Craig. I met Jeff. I met Anthony. But I think Murray was sick, so I did not meet him. I also I have the pictures if anyone wants to see. Oh my goodness, that's so funny you know the Wiggles. I met them. Yeah. Okay. That's so funny. I didn't even think anyone knew the Wiggles. Okay. Yes, I think I will post that for you guys. It's really cute. Okay. I'd like to get into the next part of the podcast, which is basically, we still got plenty of time, so I'm not worried. But I'd like to kind of go over a little deep segment, which is just me kind of going over things with you guys. Let's see, how should I start it? Well, before I get started into a deep segment, let me actually remind you guys of the giveaways we have going on. Who wants to hear about the giveaways? Does everyone just comment yes or emoji if you want to hear the giveaways first, or if you want to hear? All right, perfect. We'll go over the giveaways. So the first, oh my gosh, someone boosted my room. Thank you so much. Yeah, so let me go over the prizes with you guys. So, nostalgic memories is the topic. You'll be dressing up as something nostalgic to you if you're participating in the patch, which we will go over, don't worry. Tonight's prizes are special, and you don't want to miss them. So the first prize, I will be posting a picture after we discuss the segment. It will be a picture of pasta, and the first person to guess what pasta it is correctly will win 33 live loot. This will be a little fun thing that I do during all of my events where I ask you to guess the pasta in my post. I'm the pasta queen. I've been obsessed with pasta since I was 4 years old. So I will be doing this just, you know, as a little thing that I do that no other host does. No other host will be talking about pasta like me. So that will be my thing. So if you can guess the type of pasta in my post, I will let you guys know when I post it. You will win 33 live loot. Also, if you post in the room using hashtag RJOTG and hashtag HRLive, you will win 33 live loot. There'll be 6 winners for that one. And all you gotta do is post in the room using hashtag RJOTG and hashtag HRLive. Remember, the hashtags are specifically RJOTG. Do not do ROTG, no RGOT. You know what I mean? It's RJOTG. Some of you guys messed that up. I have to, you know, repeat it. So, yeah. And also hashtag HRLive. And you'll win 33 live loot. I will also be doing a collage at the end, so some of your posts might be featured. So stay tuned for that. The next thing, if you engage in the chat and PM me your Q&A answers, you could win 77 live loot. Keep in mind. And you can just post this while I'm reading it out, mods, if you'd like to do that. Tip 100G or more in the jar and comment your most fond memory to win 111 live loot, or the full bundle. There will be 2 winners for that. someone will win 111 live loot, and someone will win the full September bundle. And our very last one, which is a special mini patch event. This patch event will be held around the end, and 6 people will compete, and one will win the most nostalgic look. And there will be one winner for that. So that person will win a trophy prize. So if you'd like to be a part of the patch, please stay till the end. I will be choosing 6 people in their most nostalgic look, and you, the audience, will be able to vote in the poll. And yeah, it'll be like 6 people competing against each other, so be ready for that. That's at the end, though. Is everyone ready for the little segment I have? I'd like to hear your comments on this too in the room, just so I know you guys are engaging with that. Absolutely. Let's go. All right, we're ready, guys. We're ready. So let me go over what the feeling of nostalgia. The feeling of nostalgia can be a good thing. It can be a good thing. So here are some reasons why the feeling of nostalgia can be a good thing. Nostalgia can remind you to be creative and optimistic during tough times. That's a very important one, because sometimes we're not feeling that spark, we're not feeling that connection, and when you think back to the times that you did, like an idea can come, or like a spark could come. So yeah, and that goes into my next point. Nostalgia sparks memories of the past, which can inspire you for your future going forward. I think that's another key thing, because when you have ideas, when you have things going on, and you have input, you can get very far, you know? I think that when you have positivity in your life, when you have good things going on, you're usually able to do good things, yeah. And the next reason is that if you miss someone, nostalgia could impact you to reach out to those people and reconnect. So I know for some people, it might be hard to reach out to other people. Like, it might be hard for you to go to someone and say, like, hey, like, want to hang out? Like, it might just be hard for you to do that. Thinking back to those times will give you enough confidence and enough energy to, like, message them and be like, hey, what's up? You want to do something? I always think back to, like, all the fun times me and my best friend in real life have, and I'm like, let's go watch a movie. Let's go eat dinner, you know? What days are you available, you know? I think that's very important to have those people in your life. I think nostalgia reminds you of those good times. Does anyone want to add on that? I want to see what you guys think about this little deep segment I have going on. And remember, it's the feeling of nostalgia can be a good thing. This is the deep segment. So all I gotta do is just comment what you think about that segment, and I gave you some reasons why. I just want to see what you guys think, and I'll be reading out some comments just to engage with you all. 90 of you! Thank you so much. There's no music, there's no music, and there's still 90 of you. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Must mean I'm doing a good job. I'm very, very flattered. Thank you. Nostalgia reminds you to humble yourself and make you happy, reminding you what you're still a person. I think you mean reminding you that you're still a person? Sorry, I'm a bit confused that last part. No, it's okay. It's okay. Yes, it does, actually. I think so. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, all of you fit in this room. That is crazy. I love it. All of you fit in this room. I think that's so funny. I love it. I love the way I did the room. Nostalgia is a good way to look back on the good times, and also a good way to reflect on lessons learned. You're right, Cinnamon Rach. You're right, Rach. I should be saying Cinnamon Rach. I keep saying Cinnamon Rach. My bad. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Do we want to go on to the next thing? Or do we want to... Let's keep discussing this, because I feel like there's not enough said. I feel like we should dive deeper. I can kind of go over the feeling of nostalgia for me, or someone wants to comment on it too. Absolutely. I'd like to hear what you guys think. Oh my gosh, hi Sid. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Oh my goodness. So many of you are here. I am so happy. Thank you so much. Yeah, it looks like our DJ is here. They something happened. Keep up the amazing job. Thank you so much. It just appears the DJ is a little late. That's okay. I think I got a message from one of our audience about Inside Out 2, a movie that came out recently. I'd love to talk about this. You reminded me of the nostalgia from Inside Out 2. I need to think about that character because it was so cute. I think the nostalgia always comes when you need it. Like when you're sad because you miss a friend or something, because you want to fight with he or whatever. You can always remember the great times and keep the good memory about the person. Exactly. Yeah, no, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm just messaging our DJ. Sorry about that. All right. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. I really appreciate it. Complete Outsider says nostalgia also reminds me to stick up to stick up for my best friends and to rely on good people because the world is cruel and the good people you meet will be the ones that will make you the happiest. Exactly. I agree. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm just getting so many messages. Sorry about that, guys. I'm actually talking all by myself, which I'm used to, but I gotta keep the room entertaining somehow. Okay. I think we're gonna move on to the next segment. We'll also talk about the next segment coming up, but right now I'd like to go over the giveaway one more time. Yeah, who's ready for the giveaway? I will be mentioning this one more time, and then I'm going to be posting, I'm going to be posting the pic. Jasmine says Pasta Queen. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the tip. I really appreciate it. Yeah. We will get into the giveaway. I'm just looking for the post. Okay. The post is not here. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay. I got it, guys. So, yeah, I'm getting messages. Okay. I will get started on the yes, I'll get started on it now. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so guess the type of pasta in Rosie Julia's post correctly to win 33 live loot. There will be one winner for that, and after I mention all these giveaways, I will be posting it. So get ready, check my profile. It will be posted in like a minute. So post in the room using hashtag RJOTG and hashtag HRLive to win 33 live loot. There will be 6 winners and yeah, people win 33 live loot for that one as well. If you engage in the chat and PM Rosie Julia your Q&A answers, you could win 77 live loot. There will be 3 winners for that. And yeah, if you tip 100G or more in the jar and comment your most fond memory, you could win 111 live loot or the full September bundle. There'll be 2 winners for that. You could either win 111 live loot or the full bundle. So don't miss out on that. And also a special mini Padge event will be held around the end. 6 people will compete and 1 will win most nostalgic look. There will be 1 winner for that and they will win a trophy prize. So if you want to join the mini Padge event, don't leave. Stay tuned. We will get to it. Who's ready for the post? Who's ready to guess the type of pasta? Is everyone ready? Comment yes if you're ready. 90 of you are ready for the post to win 33 live loot. Check my profile. I will be posting it in just a minute. Perfect. All right, we will get it started. I'm just going to upload. I have it here. All right, I'm posting it right now, guys. Check my profile. The first person to guess it wins. 33 live loot. And this will be hashtag guess the pasta. Should I do guess the pasta? Yeah, it's guess the pasta. I was gonna do guess the pasta type, but no, I think this is fine. Okay. It's posted, guys. First person to comment the type of pasta wins 33 live loot. Ooh, looks like nope. I'm not gonna say. Keep commenting, guys. I need people to comment on this one. I'll give you 1 minute to comment on it. I'm not gonna say the answer yet. You'll have to see. You'll have to see what the answer is. It's what my heart calls that. Callie Lily. Oh my gosh. You gave like the exact long name of like exactly what it is. That's crazy. Okay, so the answer is penne pasta. Let me check to see who got that. 15 comments. You guys are on it. The first person to comment the type of pasta is Rachel. Congratulations. You are winning 33 live loot. The answer is penne. Yes, the pasta is iconic. It is so iconic. I'm gonna write you down, Rachel. Congratulations. Let me find that. Okay, it's separate, so I got it. Your username is 2 R's, yes. GRRH. Okay, gotcha. All right. Congratulations. Not me learning about pasta at 2 a.m. Yeah, guys, I know this is kind of late for you. I promise I'll make it up to you somehow. Okay, we are going to do the next, not segment. We just finished the first segment. We're going on to the next set of questions. Okay, mods, I'll need you to comment question 3. So the third question, you'll have to PM me your answers. The question is, what music did you listen to growing up? And who were some of your favorite singers and bands? Yeah, the question again is, what music did you listen to growing up? And who were some of your favorite singers and bands? All right, who's ready to hear some answers? I do have to mention though, if you want your name to be anonymous, I forgot to mention this last time, please just type in Anon or like anonymous before you answer it, just so I know that you don't want me to say your name. Rachel says, Backstreet Boys, I loved Nick Carter the best. Oh my goodness. For me, it was One Direction. I should have listened to Backstreet Boys. I was more into like 1D. Oh my gosh. Spring Daisy says, I liked 50 Cent. Ooh. And then Jasmine says, I feel like everyone went through an emo stage of their life, so I listened to Good Charlotte. Who's Good Charlotte? I have not heard of them. Yes, absolutely. If any mods want to participate, go ahead. One of our mods, Mary Jane, says, Bring Me the Horizon and All Time Low. Are those songs or is that a band? Oh, what music did you listen to growing up? So it could be either, yes. YNCA was a really good one. Let's see. Leanna12 Leanna124 says Britney Spears pop music. Britney Spears pop music because I love Britney so much. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's a really good singer. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Okay. So, let's see. I'm going to answer a few more. Giovanna Boo says, my favorite music growing up was rock and metal, and some of my favorite bands are Nirvana, Megadeth, Metallica. Oh my goodness. I actually listened to a little bit of rock music myself because that's what my mom listened to. She listened to like Whitesnake, and there was another band. It was more, it was more alternative than rock, but Whitesnake is one that I really remember her listening to, and I just listened to that in the car with her. So yeah, a little bit of rock myself I've listened to too. That's so cool. Nirvana, Megadeth, and Metallica. I am going to check something really quick again, guys. My bad. Just 1 second. It will all be worth it in time. Okay. I will be reading out just a few more in just a second. You guys are really, really patient with me today. Really appreciate it. I just want to thank you so, so much. Our DJ will actually be coming, or no, he's right there. Welcome. I just wanted to let you guys know he will be playing music when it's break. So do not worry. We still got stuff going on. Yeah, thank you so much for coming and showing up. I really appreciate it. Yeah. And yeah, so I got that down. Okay. I'm going to be answering just a few more, looking through my PMs. Again, the question is, what music did you listen to growing up, and who are some of your favorite singers and bands? iBiddy says Christina Aguilera, specifically Genie in a Bottle. That is a very good one, yes. I love Sweet Escape. Is it called Sweet Escape? It's the one that goes, woohoo, yahoo! I love that one. I listen to that one so often. If I could escape. I love that one. It's so good. Yeah. Let's see what else. My fave song was Dancing Queen. Oh, yes, by ABBA. ABBA has really good music. I totally agree. I love your answers. Absolutely amazing. Let's see. Oh, wait, I got another response. Okay. Static Shock. It was one of my favorite shows because it was different and had great storyline. The superhero was a young kid that also helped some villains as well. I think that's from another question, but thank you so much for sharing that. I just accidentally clicked on it and wanted to read it. That was from Mr. Bibble Bobble. So sorry about the late response, but love your answer. Let's see what else. Irish Spirit says, I can't remember the singer's name, but I love That Boy Is Mine and the Destiny's Child group. Yes. Yeah. I know that Ariana Grande made The Boy Is Mine, like, inspiration, I think is the word. I think she was inspired by Destiny's Child. Right? Yeah. Monica and, oh gosh, her name starts with a B. But they also featured in her version of The Boy Is Mine. That was really cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. What else? I'm going to be answering 2 more, and then I'm going to move on to the next segment. Okay, so we're talking about music, but I'm going to read this anyway. Joe FSC says, I love the Scooby-Doo movies. I thought they were fun, and I loved thinking about who the villain was at the time. Because you never knew. I watched Scooby-Doo too. I was like, when is the villain going to show up? Like, when are we going to see who they are? And I watched the old one. I watched the 1960s Scooby-Doo. I also watched the Flintstones. I watched some old stuff, like Tom and Jerry. Yeah, like the cartoon, the old cartoons. Yeah, absolutely. You guys, if there's no room, you can sit in the bottom where the stage is like in front of. There's some room down there if you can't fit. I'll have to see if I can add more room eventually. But yeah, that's all I have so far. Yeah. Let's see. All right. I hear some music in the background. That's great. Okay. I think I do at least. Yeah, so again, the question, I'll answer one more and then I'm going to move on. What music did you listen to growing up, and who are some of your favorite singers and bands? And I'm just going to look at your answers. All right, the last one. All right. I'm just looking at. Okay, I think we're. No, I'll read this one. Joe FSC says my favorite song is "Envolver" by singer Anitta. In her shows and awards, shows, she represents Brazilian culture in many ways, which makes me increasingly fascinated by the artist she is and continues to become. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. I really appreciate it. I love your guys' answers. You guys are so informative and really fun, and I love this so far. Who is having fun so far? Comment if you're enjoying yourself. And give me any insight on what you'd like to see. I will be reading out some messages. Yes, perfect. Okay, you guys are enjoying it. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for staying and for coming. Still have many prizes to give out. Yeah, so far, Rachel is a winner of the Guess the Pasta challenge, which we will be doing another in 2 weeks' time. These events will be every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Central, and 5:30 p.m. Pacific. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think that's it for question 3. And I'm going to be looking at your guys' messages while I'm just reading out. Oh, Iris Spirit says, it's the first HR Live podcast that I visited, and I'm having a very good time. Thank you so much for good vibes. Of course, anytime. Thank you so much for coming. And I'm so happy to hear this is your first. Welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. Also, just so you guys know, there is a tip jar up there. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. There is a tip jar right above me. It's hidden under the rose. So if you just click on the tip button right between the fireplace and the rose, you can tip 100G or more, and you could win either the full bundle or 111 live loot. So don't miss out on that. That's special. Yeah, either way, you'll win big. So definitely don't miss out on that. Yeah. Okay. I think we're ready to move on to the deep segment. Who's ready for the next? There are only 2 deep segments. We just went through the first one. I need you guys to be ready for this one because this one is, it's not difficult, but we'll go over it, and I'd like to see your guys' takes on this. Are you ready for this next deep segment? Perfect. Okay, so the next deep segment. Oh, let me take a drink first. This one's gonna be long. 96 of you. Thank you so much. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna drink some water and then I'll go over the next deep segment. Remember, guys, drink some water. Like Simply Pay says, drink some water. Be hydrated. It's important. Also, don't forget to invite your friends, and don't forget to tell everyone about the podcast going on. This is recorded. I have it on my computer. I also have a backup, so this will be uploaded to YouTube in some time. I'm going to be trying to upload the past episodes first, but if you guys want to watch this, it will be on YouTube. Yeah. So I always record my podcasts. Okay. Yeah, and I would say if you are interested in being a host and you do get permission to and not permission, if you get accepted as a host, I would say ask permission, because I absolutely asked permission to record before I even started discussing what to do. I was like, will I be allowed to record my podcasts? And I was told yes. So, yes, hello YouTube. Yeah, absolutely. The room is full. Thank you. This is the first time I have ever seen my room full for any HR Live event. This is huge. I need to take a screenshot. Oh my god, we got 2 specs. That's insane. Thank you so much. The room is officially full, guys. Let's celebrate. Put in some party emojis. Some party emojis would be great. Let's go. We still got a lot of people in here. Put in many party emojis. You guys are an amazing crowd. Absolutely love this. Perfect. Okay. We're ready for the deep segment. Yes. Who's ready for this? The topic is kind of positive and negative. Basically, we're going to be going over how nostalgia can be both positive and negative in your present life. So nostalgia can be both positive and negative in your present life, even though, and this is just me giving some pointers, and I did a little bit of research for this, not a lot, just a little. I looked at, and I found some pretty good, answers. And I wrote this down. So, even though many think of nostalgia as a positive thing, sometimes there are painful memories that can come up in our lives caused by nostalgia. And I think it's important to acknowledge that. And that's just me telling you guys that because, and I wrote this down, but yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that because I did get a comment saying how they were thinking about like their mother who passed away, which again, my condolences, absolutely so sad. And I hope you're okay. I don't know if I said your name or not, but I'm here for you. I'm here for all of you. Anyone who has ever gone through that, just know you're valid. Your opinions matter. Your feelings matter. And yeah, I'm always here for you guys. Absolutely. This is a safe place for you guys to come to talk about anything as long as it's drama-free. Yes. Yeah, so here are some positives. Some positives are that your self-esteem and mood can increase with nostalgia. Isn't that great? Your mood can be even greater with nostalgia in your life. Nostalgia can also help with grief, losing a loved one, and give you the strength to keep in touch with the people you love, which is very important. And I also mentioned that before. Yeah, what are you guys' takes on the positive side? Do you have any positive takes for nostalgia? I'd love to hear them. You can comment I'm not looking at PMs right now. Yeah, just comment, tell me what you think. Yeah, some positives are that your self-esteem and mood can increase with nostalgia, and also nostalgia can also help with grief, losing a loved one, and give you the strength to keep in touch with the people you love. Positives. Remembering the good things in life, the good life lessons, the happier, simpler times. Complete outsider, thank you so much for sharing that. That is a very good point. Love that. Absolutely. Those are very positive. Remembering the good things in life, the good life lessons in the happier, simpler times. Positive is it makes you smile from the past, like the light in the dark. Absolutely, Punky Bunny. Absolutely. I believe nostalgia helps you to reconnect with your own essence when things have changed, to redirect that feeling and identify what feels like home. Absolutely. Dustex DJ says, I believe... Oh my god, I don't know if I can say that. I believe you know who is God. Oh my gosh. It's so funny. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, your opinions, guys. I really appreciate it. We do have a motto here at RJOTG. I don't know if we're going to keep using it, but our old motto was that your feelings matter, your opinions matter. It was really your opinions matter because when we did topic of the week last year, we did like a different topic every week, and basically I would ask everyone for their opinions. And so even if they were good or bad, I would say, I love you guys and your opinions matter. So I don't know if I'm going to keep using that because I'm trying to redirect the podcast in a different light, but we'll see. Right now I'm still on that route. We'll see what happens. If we're going to be even an opinionated podcast, I don't know yet. I'm actually still trying to figure out what this podcast will be about because right now we're just randomized topics, We're not going to be doing nostalgia next time. So this is the only nostalgia podcast we'll be doing for now. Yeah, guys, if you see anyone in the room who's like mods, if you see anyone in the room who's begging or who's like asking for gifts or you know what I mean? You know what to do. Yeah. I got plenty of you here, so I'm not worried at all. I think we finished the deep segment. No, hold on, we did not finish. We're going to discuss the negatives. Trust me, it's not bad. We just need to go over it. Is everyone ready and prepared? This is not negative per se. It's more like we gotta go over it, you know? Yeah. So here are a little bit of negatives. Nostalgia could lead to loneliness and isolation if you reminisce. I can't say the word. Reminisce. I said it. Some negatives are that nostalgia could lead to loneliness and isolation if you reminisce too much, which might lead to you being unhappy with the present moment. And so here, the best way to avoid this is to focus on how you can improve your life now. Definitely reach out to people you care about and take baby steps. Even if it takes you a little while, reaching out to people is a really good way to use nostalgia in a positive light. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Yes, it's a big part of it. I'm not going to ask anyone for their take on this. Just tell me if you relate. Honestly, if I had to say anything about that, yeah. I'm a little bit lonely sometimes, and I isolate a lot. So sometimes I think about the past and I think about all the good times, and it's hard. It's hard reaching out to people. So if anyone has a tough time reaching out to people, whether it's online, in person, I get you. Like, I'm going through the same issues you are. So I totally get you, and you can do it. You can reach out to people. Yeah. Absolutely. Complete outsider. You are free to say anything you like about it, as long as it's completely drama-free. I accept anything. Nostalgia is the first sign that we are getting old. Yes, it is. It's crazy. It is really crazy because there are a generation of people who don't even know what One Direction is. I watched TikTok and they said, like, who was One Direction? Harry Styles was in One Direction. I'm like, what? You didn't know that? Sorry. Complete outsider says that remembering bad things in life, the bad agendas that you unknowingly agreed to, remembering how simple life was, can make you sadder in times of depression or deep sadness. Yes, that is something very important to discuss, and I'm so glad you brought that up. Absolutely. Wishing to turn back time so desperately, resulting in a negative effect. But a bit positive, it can become a coping mechanism called age regression. I love your input on this. Absolutely love your input on this. Thank you so much for sharing that. I think you brought even more light to this than I did. So for that, I'm actually going to reward you with some live loot. You're going to win. I know I'm announcing this early, but your answer was really insightful for me. I'm gonna give you that one for the question. Thank you so much for sharing that. Congratulations. That was a very good input. Keep answering questions though, guys. We still have people to announce for winners, so do not worry. We still have winners to choose. Hold on, I just lost your name. Really good answers. I applaud you. Okay, I got you right here. Okay, perfect. All right, we're gonna go on to, hold on. We did not do question 4, did we? Did we do question 4? We did not. I already skipped question 4. We're gonna do question 4. Let's do this. Who's ready for question 4? Is everyone ready? This is the last question. You could win 77 live loot for this question. Okay. Mods, get ready to type it in. Our room promo mods, my amazing mods. Get ready. So the question is, what nostalgic video games did you play back then, and what did you enjoy about them? Now, we'll be looking at PMs now. So, take your time with this. You have time. And I'm actually going to look at your message, Giovanna, really quick while I'm going to be looking at, well, I'm going to read your answer first for the deep segment. So you did say, I believe nostalgia helps you to reconnect with your own essence when things have changed, to redirect that feeling and identify what feels like home. I just wanted to read that out because I think it was very insightful too. Yeah, absolutely. If you, oh my gosh, no, it's okay. Spring Daisy, no, it's okay. I know, it's okay, don't worry. Don't worry about that. I did a giveaway with Spring Daisy recently, and we got some hate because some people thought we were scamming them, and I addressed it straight up. We did not scam anyone. We were not scamming anyone, so don't worry, it's okay. I understand. Sometimes people just don't trust you, and that's okay. Yeah. So the question is, what nostalgic video games did you play back then, and what did you enjoy about it? iBiddy says, I played Spyro and Crash Bandicoot. I absolutely loved every moment of it, and it brought me lots of love and distraction at times when I was young. It was such a great time. Thank you so much for sharing that. I actually haven't heard of that game. What is it about? Because I love to hear. Guys, when you're answering this question, just tell me, if you can, what the game was about, because I might not know them. Fallen Waffles says Lara Croft, and I enjoyed everything except dying every time missing the parkour. There's parkour on Roblox, Minecraft. I remember doing parkour on there too. I don't even think I'm saying that right. Hold on, you guys have really good answers. There you are. Complete outsider. Many My Little Pony games and Nintendo Dogs, OMG, and some mobile games like Flappy Bird and Plants vs. Zombies. I played Nintendo Dogs when I was really young, like 7 years old, and I made a dog named Daisy, and she was a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. She was a Blenheim. She had like brown ears and like a white part on her nose, and she was my favorite dog. Now, I had dogs in real life, but I felt a really deep connection with Daisy, like nothing like no other dog I've ever had, whether it be online, on here. She was my favorite because she was my childhood. I had my dog Sam in real life, but I also had my online dog Daisy, who was on Nintendo Dogs, and she, yeah, because of her, my favorite dog breed is a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. So when I grow up, no, I'm already grown up. When I'm older, I would like to have a Cavalier. Yeah, it's crazy too, because like, wow, having a Nintendo dog makes me want to have one in real life, like a real Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Yeah. So let me keep looking at your guys' responses. Vintage Vince says, personally, I used to play Roblox or MLP / Lollyrock dress-up games. I don't know what Lollyrock is, but I know Roblox, and I used to play Jailbreak on Roblox. I need to start playing, oh my gosh, I need to start playing, what is it called? Dress Up. It's the new game on Roblox called like Dress Up something. Oh my gosh, I need to play it. I'm all about dressing up. So let me look at your guys' comments in the room. They're like, Lady and the Butch Tramp is cute, nostalgic. My Little Pony and My Little Shop was core childhood memory. For me, My Little Pony was definitely core childhood memory too. TDK says, I loved to play old school RuneScape with my cousin. It kept me focused and taught me how to grind for something I wanted, even though it would take ages. And this was on PC. Before I had my own PC, we went to the library to play on computers. It doesn't get more nostalgic than that. That is really fun. I used to play games on the computer too, like these CD discs, and you would put the CD into the computer. I played Finding Nemo. It was like something with Finding Nemo. It was like for kids. Yeah, it was fun. I also played My Little Pony. I also played Charlie and the Chocolate Factory on my computer. I don't even know how I got a hold of that. Hold on. I like this one. Okay. Mine would be Sonic the game itself. It was simple and fun, and characters as well as lore was great, leading me to fanfics, animation series from childhood. And the franchise means a lot to me. And Alira, 22 said this. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, one more. Larissa Foxy says, I've always loved Five Nights at Freddy's. It helped me lose my fear and discover an incredible community of artists and people who make cool theories about the game. Really? Oh my goodness. Yeah. I think a lot of people like Five Nights at Freddy's. I honestly can't do the scary stuff. Just me personally. But yeah, I think it helps some people like not get scared, and it would give me nightmares, so I can't do it. Slitter says, my favorite nostalgic video game is Mario because it was just a time I bonded with my older brother, and my first ever game console I had was a GameCube, and we play Mario Party, and I loved to play with him because that was the only time I wasn't annoying to him. I'm so sorry to hear that. You know what? I'm not a big fan. I love my brother, but sometimes we just don't get along, so I get it. But yeah, like as long as you and your sibling are having a good time, I guess that's what really matters, right? Like at the same time, I can say I completely understand where you're coming from. Like I wouldn't like it if my sibling thought I was annoying, but at the same time, I usually get so annoyed by my sibling. I've been in both shoes, so I can totally relate either way. I disconnected. Did you read mine? Oh my gosh, I think I did. Hold on. I'll read it out again just in case. Tony Anthogna. Are you a troll account? Oh my gosh. I loved playing Spyro because I wasn't really good at the other games my brother would play. I liked to play video games, but wasn't super good at a first-person shooters and like sports games. It was fun to be a cute little dragon and finish quests. Yes, yes. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, someone wants me to read out theirs. Yes, Giovanna. Yes, Super Mario Bros. Was the most nostalgic video game for me. I believe I was able to connect with my parents and my brother during my childhood through video games, and this one is a classic. When I reminisce on this one, it only brings happy memories for me. Yes, I have played Super Mario Bros. On the DS. Me and my best friend in real life, we would like play it for, and she's my childhood best friend, keep in mind. We've known each other for like well over like around 15 years. So we've been friends since we were like children. So we used to play Super Mario Bros. And she taught me how to like beat the last level, and I was like, oh my gosh, how'd you do that? And she was obsessed with it. I was like, oh my goodness. So I can relate with you there too. Like I loved Super Mario Bros. Absolutely. Oh, okay, I got you. Auto on the computer, Miss Punk's Mary Jane, my mod, says Auto on computer, Pokemon minigames on PS, and Super Mario on Nintendo 64. My goodness, you guys have such amazing answers. Lillian there says, Put Save the Zoo. It was this little car that went on adventures, and Freddy Fish, which was pretty much the same thing. I was really, really little. And any Disney storybook on the computer. I love that answer. Thank you so much for sharing. Absolutely. Cooking Mama. Oh my goodness. I loved Cooking Mama. I didn't really play it as a child, but like when I was maybe older, a little more older, I tried it out and I was like, this is cool. So yeah, memories unlocked, guys. You guys have amazing answers. I think I wiped out plenty for that. We still got plenty of time. But I think since we do want to get to the next part, we just did an hour of recording, so that's great. That means we are halfway there. Half of the event is almost finished, which means I'm going to remind you guys of the giveaways going on, and then we're going to have the DJ play some music. Who's ready? Let's go over the giveaways, unless someone wants me to read their last answer for the question. Does anyone want me to answer? I mean, does anyone want me to read out the last question? Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to read out one just to be nice. Okay. Jaina says, I can't say your username, it's really hard to read, so I'm just going to say your name is Corazon. I played Y8 many times when I'm still young, because it became my coping mechanism when I feel sad, because I was an outcast before, and I still played it, and it became my happy pill because my stresses today became lesser if I played any games in Y8, especially Water Girl and Fire Boy. thank you so much for sharing. I know sometimes like nostalgia can be a good thing, but it can also be something that helps us get through the tough times too. Yes, absolutely. Um, yeah, guys, remembering the good old days. Is that what you said? Remembering the good old days? Remembering the better days. Yes, yes, remembering the better days. Yeah, if anyone's still here, we're gonna read out the giveaway and then we're gonna start this like little mini patch we got going on. Who's excited? While you're waiting, um, yeah, while you're waiting, I'd like to just mention the giveaway and to just, if you want to participate in the mini patch, please dress up in something that's very nostalgic to you because I'm going to be asking you guys for like description or like just kind of explain what your outfit's about if you get chosen. Yeah, so I'm really excited for that. I've never done a mini patch before, so this will be really fun. Okay, I'm just gonna not read out, I'm just gonna be looking at a few more messages before I start. All right. Before we start some nostalgic music, which will be really fun, I'd like to mention the giveaway. So the giveaway, we have 4 going on currently, but one. Yes, so the first one is posting in the room using hashtag RJOTG and hashtag HRLive to win 33 live loot. There'll be 6 winners for that. Keep in mind, I will be making a collage at the end, so your posts could be featured. Keep your posts up for at least today. Do not delete them any later because I'll need them to make the collage. Just to recap. But to be honest, I won't really need to make a collage anymore because I have screen recording now. Yeah, someone commented on my pasta post. The post is already over. Okay. So yeah, post in the room using hashtag RJOTG and hashtag HRLive to win 33 live loot. If you engage in the chat and PM me your Q&A answers, which all of you have already done, you could win 77 live loot. And remember, we're still doing this giveaway. Tip 100G or more in the jar and comment your most fond memory to win 111 live loot or the full bundle. Once again, if you tip 100G or more in the jar and comment your most fond memory, you can win 111 live loot or the full bundle. All right. Yeah, there'll be 2 winners for that. And last but not least, we will be doing a special mini patch event, which will be held around the end. 6 people will compete, and 1 person will win most nostalgic look. That person will win a trophy prize. All right, guys, without further ado, I will be taking my little break now. I will be choosing some winners. And our amazing DJ over here, DJ I'm Falling Asleep, DJ Yug, we'll be playing some nostalgic tunes for you. Is everyone ready for some nostalgic music? Comment yes if you're ready. Perfect. You guys are so hyped. I love this. All right. Is the music over? Are we ready? Is everyone ready? I think we're ready. Oh shoot, I totally lost my footage. Okay, well I still got my screen footage, so I should be okay. No, I lost my backup footage, that's okay.
Can you hear me alright? Just say yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I think we're ready for the next part. It's okay, I got that footage just in case. We, are ready for the patch. So, to get started, I would like to choose a few people who would like to be on stage. I'm gonna need to get on stage first though. So in order to do that, and by the way, our amazing DJ here, DJ Yug, DJ I'm Falling Asleep, thank you so much for the amazing tunes. You did so great. You can play some backup music if you'd like, completely up to you. Yeah, amazing job. Let's all give some hearts to I'm Falling Asleep. He did amazing. Thank you so much for the hearts, guys. I really appreciate it. Our DJ here totally deserves it. So I'm gonna go over to the stage. This is the next part of our segment. I'm going to find out how to do this because this is new for me, guys. I don't know how to really teleport people. I'm new to using the bot as well. So I'm going to try it out and see if it works. We are going to be looking for 6 people to participate in this patch. And you need to be wearing the most nostalgic outfit for me to choose you. So comment if you're interested. And I'm going to be looking for like me or like emojis saying like I want to join. So just comment if you want to join. Okay. Comment if you're interested. You could win a trophy. So definitely interested in seeing your interesting in seeing your outfits. Yeah. Does anyone want to join the patch? Okay. I don't have something ready, but I can try. I would say, do we need some time, or would you guys like to start the patch now? Comment if you'd like to start the patch now, or comment if you'd like us to just play some music while we wait. Start now? Anyone else want to start now? More music. Okay. It's very mixed. Time. What does that mean? More music. I can wait. Okay, guys. Let's let our DJ play some music first. How about that? Because I see a lot of people want to dress up first. So we will play, we'll play a few more songs. And then I will be waiting here. So, yeah. All right. I will record again when I'm ready to start the patch. So I'm just going to stop this recording here. All right, guys. I think we're ready to choose some patch models. Who is ready for this amazing I don't even know what the word for this is. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're doing a patch in my podcast. I've never done this before, guys. This is so exciting. We're ready. I already spot an amazing outfit, but I want you guys to message if you're interested. Are you interested in joining? I'm going to be spotting some really cool outfits. All right, that girl Desi, I am going to invite you to the stage. You will be our first person. And you gotta keep saying me when I ask. So like if I say, oh, who wants to join? Just keep saying me, you know? Let me get you that girl Desi. I'm still new to this, so I have to like read it out. Okay, so it's set. No, sorry, it's not set. It's Telly at that girl Desi. Stage. I hope this works. All right, you're in. All right, who else is interested? Who else is interested in joining? Okay. Astria, I see you. I will add you in now. It's Telly at __ got you, and then stage. Got you. Welcome. And remember, you got to be standing up if you want to join because it won't let me do it if you're sitting down. All right. Next, I'm going to be looking for another outfit here. Brown. I'm so sorry I can't see your name. Telly at BRE got you stage. All right, you're in. All right, we need 3 more people. Who else is interested? Let's see. Is anyone? Come on, keep commenting, guys. I need to see some volunteers. All right. Me, Pinkie Pie. Okay, complete outsider. You got me. Telly at PI. No, not Pinkie Pie. Complete. I said your name wrong because you said Pinkie Pie. I was like, oh, it's Pinkie. No. Got you stage. All right, you're in. 2 more people. Me pasta queen. Who said that? Who said me pasta queen? Who said me pasta queen? I just saw that. You have to say, I said pasta queen. You said me pasta queen. I'm going to look for who said that because that already intrigued me. X Jasmine X. I'm going to add you. You all met. You called me pasta queen. You're in. Telly. Now you know for the future. I am the pasta queen. Underscore. Telly Jasmine stage. All right. We need, how many people do we have on stage right now? I need you guys to spread out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we need one more person. Who wants to volunteer? Okay. One more person. All right. Mickey Mouse, you got me. What's your username? Where are you? Mickey Mouse. Comment if you're Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse, comment. I can't get your username. Okay, it's junk. Okay. Telly at GUNG. Got you. And then stage. All right. We got all of our contestants. I need you all to stand in the back because we will be doing... I need all of you in order. So... choose where you want to stand. You all have to be in line though. I would say all of you go to the left. How about that? All of you go to the left side, please. That works. All of you go to the left, the way left, please. Thank you. All of you on the left. Yeah, all in a line. All in a line. Please, thank you. We will do the first 2 people to stand out on stage. Mary Jane will be doing our poll over here. So let me just stand right over here and we'll be getting started on our first 2 for the poll. We have, let me look at your usernames. Junghoon and the girl dressed as Cher. Let me find your name. I wrote it down. Giovanna, I think Giovanna is dressed up as Cher from that movie. Clueless. Hold on. Is that your username? Just comment if that's your username. Because our mod's going to need to write that down for the poll. So just comment what you're using. Desi. Okay. That girl Desi and Junghoon JK. Do you got those written down, Mary? Or do you need me to do the poll? We are going to start with those 2 first. All right. I think, yeah. So Desi and Junghoon, I need you to stand in the middle. Both of you first. So yes, stand out in the middle. Perfect. Lovely. Love it. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Cher from Clueless and Mickey Mouse. The poll's starting, guys. Come on, vote. Which one do you want first? Which one do you want to go on to the next round? That girl Desi or Junghoon? I'm not going to vote just to be nice. Poll ended. That was so quick. The winner is Junghoon, JK. I'm so sorry, Desi. You did such a great job. Would you like to explain your outfit to us before we move on to the next person? Because we still got plenty of time. Both of you can explain your outfits now. Would you like to explain to the audience? If you are Cher from Clueless. I'd love to hear more about it before you go. Cher from Clueless, you got it live, the movie. Ooh, okay. Oh, love the movie, yes. And then Junghoon says, my childhood character that I really love till now. Well, Junghoon, congratulations. You move on to the next round. That girl Desi, thank you so much, but you were eliminated. You can press the, that teleport to move on to, it should take you back. Okay. All right. Well done. Congratulations. We got our first person moving on to the next round. So you can just stand back. Jung-hoon, do not press that teleport because you're still in, and stay on the left. Perfect. So the next two people that we will be looking at next, I need to know your usernames, but I can't press on any of you, so that will be tough. Comment if you both are in the front. So the person with the pink outfit, you are going first, and then also the person in complete outsider, perfect. And the wizard, come out front too. Yes, Brownla, perfect. Both of you will be starting. Do you have their usernames ready? To our fellow mod Mary Jane, who will be doing the poll again. Do you need their usernames, or do you got them? We are almost full, guys. 99 people. Okay, poll starting. Okay, would you like the wizard or the pink person? Vote, vote, vote. There's only less than 30 seconds left. These polls end super fast. You need to type in 1 or 2. Poll ended. That was so quick, guys. Okay, the voting is over. It looks like Brownla won that one. From My Little Pony. Ooh, really? I didn't know. I love that. You were so creative with that. You know, it's hard to do pages sometimes if you don't have enough outfits. But you do really good. Really good job. And I'm so sorry about getting eliminated. Thank you so much for explaining to us. No, it's completely okay. Do not worry. You did amazing. I'm so proud of you. Just press the, or not yet. I'm going to read Brownla's. My favorite memory is that when I was little, my mom and I would snuggle up at night and she would read me the Lord of the Rings book, so I decided to make a nostalgia outfit of Gandalf. Very good. I think people saw that and they were like, that's perfect. So, yeah. No, absolutely. Thank you so much for joining our little mini page. We're not done yet, though. Complete outsider, you can press the teleport. Thank you so much for participating. We have 2 more people that haven't gone yet. So Brownla and Jung-hoon just stay in the left, and our next 2 will be up. So we got Jasmine and X_Jasmine_XX. And our next person, can you just comment something so I got your username? I think it's like a, okay, Astria. __Astria___. Do you got the usernames ready? Mary Jane, our fellow mod, is going to be doing the next poll as well. So we're ready to go for the next one. Yeah, guys, are you excited? We are almost down to the final 3 people. We're going to see, I think we have, yeah, if I don't even see Jung-hoon anymore. Where's, are you standing in front of Jung-hoon? Mickey poofed. Oh no. No. Maybe they need to refresh. Yeah, possibly. Man, what would you even do in that situation? I can teleport them back. Just let me know when they're back. We'll continue with the poll for the final, 2, and then 1 will be eliminated. No discussion. The winner is Brittany. Oh my gosh. No, we're gonna vote on this, guys. We're gonna vote. He's back. Okay, I'm gonna teleport him back. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. I learned the command, so do not worry. I'm gonna put you in right now, and then it's stage. Okay. Okay. Now just go to the left side again. I got you. All right. Did we start the poll yet? Yeah, perfect. The poll started just now. You can choose 1 or 2. Do not say their name. Just type in 1 or 2 because that's how the poll works. All right, keep voting. It's going to end. It ended. It looks like, who won? 57. That was close. Astria won that one. All right, Astria, congratulations. Well done. And Jasmine, please tell us more about your outfit. And Astria, tell us more about your outfit. And then we will go on to the final poll, the final round. Jasmine says, I'm dressed as Britney Spears, and it just reminded me of my childhood and growing up as a 90s baby. Oh my goodness. Yes. Slay. Britney Spears. Love the vibe. Unfortunately, it didn't get picked, but I loved it. Amazing job. You really nailed that. And then tell us more about yours. Astria. Thank you so much, Gigi. Yeah, good game. Great job. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, so tell us more about yours. I'm Astria. I just love Marvel, and Loki is my absolute favorite character due to his mysterious outlook, as he was unloved underdog. Yes, that's very true. I watched a little bit of Marvel last year, so I'm caught up pretty much, I think. Yeah. Yeah, great job, guys. So you guys are the final three. Astria, Junghoon, and Brownla. I'm so glad I remembered your guys' names. So you guys are the final three. Our amazing mod, Mary Jane, who's working on the poll, will get that started on the final three. Are you guys ready? I need some hype. Are you guys ready for the final vote? This is going to be tough, guys. You'll have to vote 1, 2, or 3. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. I am so ready for this too. The poll is going to be starting very soon. We're going to be choosing the winner for this, guys. This is exciting. And this was actually really short. I thought it would be longer. This was quite short, guys. We might do a little mini Q&A since there's time left. We'll see. I gotta go for my own nostalgia. Oh my gosh, yes. If you need to go, I completely understand. Thank you so much for coming, Jace of Hearts. You're an amazing mod. I just want to give you an amazing shout out because I love your Dragtastic. And you're also one of my really good friends. So, I mean, pick that way. Oh, yes. But I still wanted to shout you out because you're an amazing friend and I love you tons. Thank you so much for coming to this event. I know you had stuff going on, so I really appreciate it. So, did the poll start yet? Let me check. No, okay, we're getting started on the poll now. Okay, perfect, it started. All right, vote 1, vote 2, vote 3. 1 is Junghoon, Mickey Mouse. 2 is Brownna, and then 3 is Astria. All right, vote 1, 2, or 3. Keep voting. It's gonna end. Poll ended. It looks like the first winner is Junghoon, congratulations! You won the trophy prize. Congratulations! You guys explained to me your outfits. I'm sorry, you guys already did explain to me your outfits. I'm sorry. That's so funny. You guys did amazing. Congratulations. Yes, thank you for the hearts. Our amazing mods are so awesome. Thank you so much, Miss Punks, for helping us, Mary Jane, for helping us with the poll, and for helping us with all the rest of it. Yeah, you guys did amazing. Yeah, I've seen so much positivity in this room. Like, really quite amazing, guys. I really appreciate it. I really did not see much drama at all, so I'm really happy with how this event went. We have plenty of time though. I think we ended quite early. What does everyone want to do now? Because we pretty much finished this part. So yeah, actually, let me get a screenshot with you guys. Just posing. All right, got my picture with y'all. You did amazing. You can stand here or you can go back to the teleport right here where it will take you back back to the teleport. All 95 of you have been waiting for the winner. So you know what? Why not get to that now? I'll be announcing all the winners for the, hold on. Get your tips in now. I want to see some more amazing messages from you guys. Because I still haven't chosen a winner for one. Hold on. Yeah. There's one more left. Alright. I will be announcing the winners for the first few that I got. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Spring Daisy. Oh my gosh. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much for the amazing love, the support. All 90 of you, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. So happy with how this went. This went more successful than I could have ever imagined. I'm so happy. You guys have no idea. All right, I'm going to go back to my seat. Let me just get my teleport. All right. This was so fun. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. So glad you enjoyed it. All right. Now let me move this back. All right, I'm back to my seat. Okay, I'm going to announce the winners for the first few ones. And yeah, so I'm just looking at it. Okay, so as you all know, Rachel won that first one, which was guess the type of pasta and my post correctly to win 33 live loot. So congratulations again, Rachel. You did awesome. And I also want to thank everyone who's been here the entire time. I always try to make sure my events aren't over 2 hours, and I think I do a really good job with that. So I'm so glad we ended this on a good note. Not done yet. We're still announcing winners. All 9 of you, thank you again. And also thank you to our amazing DJ and to our amazing mods who helped this event so much. You guys did awesome. Okay. Next winners for posting in the room using hashtag RJOTG and hashtag HRLive to win 33 live loot. Would you like to do the drum roll for this one? Do you have the sound? Our amazing DJ, hopefully, will be able to use some drum sounds. I do. Let's use it then. The first winner for posting in the room using hashtag RJOTG and hashtag HRLive. Drum roll. That's okay. Take your time.
Okay. Say it again,
sorry. Posting in the room using hashtag RJOTG and hashtag HRLive to win 33 live loot. The winner is... First winner, Duck Lips. Congratulations. You won 33 live loot. Duck Lips. Congratulations. And our next winner is... JoJo Cast. Congratulations. You won 33 live loot. Woohoo! Love the hype. 99 of you, 98 of you, perfect. Our next winner is Weeping Killer. Congratulations. Wonderful job, guys. We're not done yet, though. Our next winner is Dia Pia. Congratulations. Amazing job. We have 2 more winners for this posting and hashtag RJOTG category. Our next winner is... One Lucky Star. Congratulations. I don't know if I said the name right. I think it's One Lucky Star or Lucky Star. It's a 1 instead of an L. Congratulations. You did it. Great job. Okay. And last but not least, for this category, for posting in the room, our next winner is... Gar. Congratulations. Yes, congratulations, Gar. All 6 of you won 33 live loot. I will PM you those after the event is over. All right. So the next category is engaging in the chat and PMing Rosie Julia your Q&A answers to win 77 live loot. So our first winner for this category, and there'll be 3, our first person is... Year! Congratulations! You won 77 live loot. Congratulations. We have 2 more people for this category. Our next winner is... Giovanna Boo. Congratulations. You won 77 live loot. Congratulations. And last but not least, for this category, the winner is... Complete Outsider. Congratulations. Congratulations. You can't hear... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that. Hopefully people can hear me. Congratulations. all of you won live loot. We're not quite done yet, though. We're not quite done yet. Next, we're going to choose winners for the, I forgot to put in, hold on, I forgot to put in Junghoon's name for this. I just need to do that really quick. Okay. I got you, Junghoon JK. Okay, I got you in, Junghoon. Don't worry, got you. Okay. Tipping 100G or more in the jar and comment your most fond memory to win 111 live loot or the full bundle. So our first, there'll be 2 winners. Our first winner for this category is _Ritsu. Congratulations. You won 111 live loot. Congratulations. All right, and next up, last but not least, this person will win the full bundle. So our winner for this category is, surprisingly, Miroku. Congratulations, you won the full bundle. Congratulations, guys. All of you won some quite amazing prizes, I'd say. And Junghoon, you will win that trophy prize. I will send all of those to you, like, as soon as possible. I always make sure I try to get that done quickly. But if anything happens, I get them done tomorrow. So, yeah. Yes. Guys, you did amazing. I think I announced all the winners. Let me check one time. Okay. Yes, I got you, got you, got you. Yeah, I think I named everyone. Yeah, guys, congratulations. Let me mention the Discord before we end. We have a Discord for RJOTG. If you are interested in joining the Discord, we have a giveaway for a legendary. If you didn't win anything, you could still win a legendary if you join a Discord before 12 a.m. Eastern time. So in 10:30, 11:30, in like less than 2 hours, join a Discord and you could win a legendary. So the link is in my posts. So if you want to look for the Discord, or if you need me to PM you the Discord, I will do that. So if you're interested, join our Discord, please. We need more people. You will get sneak peeks, updates on every single event that happens. Absolutely. You don't want to miss it. And yeah, I think that's pretty much sums it up, guys. We're gonna end in we're gonna end very soon. Yes, Anita, I will send you the link once I'm done. Thank you so much for the hearts, Miss Punks. You're awesome. You're an awesome mod. And thank you so much to my new amazing team. I handpicked you guys, and I knew I was going to get amazing mods. So I'm proud. Very proud. Yes, check the Discord. You won't regret. Yes, so our amazing mods here today are Thug Waffle, Miss Punks, X Witchy, and Rosa Moon. Our amazing mods are part of the RJOTG team. They will be helping me with future events. And we also have Destructive Fleet, but they could not make it today. So yes, and also our amazing DJ, I'm Falling Asleep. It's okay that you didn't make it on time, but in the future, I'd love to work with you again. Yes, you did amazing. So happy that you came. Anyways, that really meant the world to me. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Now that we announced all the winners, yeah, just join the Discord. I'll send it over to you. And what else do I have to add before I end? Because we still got, let's see, 3 minutes left. We still got time. I think I just want to end off by saying thank you guys so much for being a part of this with me. This was the most awesome comeback for the podcast ever. And also, I'm definitely planning on doing more fun events in the future. I don't know what the next topic will be, but if you want to vote for the next topic, please definitely join a Discord, because I'll be doing a poll for what the next topic will be. If you want to vote for the next topic, about 15-ish people voted for this topic. I'd like to see more people vote for the next one. Yes, the people voted for nostalgia in our Discord. If you want to vote for the next one, please join our Discord. Yes, even a DJ wants in on this Discord. Yes. Yes, I will send it over to you. Okay. All right, guys. That's all for now. Love you all tons. I hope to see you at the next one. Our next event is supposed to be let me check my calendar. Oh my goodness. My calendar says that the next event will be October the 2nd. Yeah, next Wednesday. No, in 2 Wednesdays. Join us October the 2nd at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We don't know what the next topic will be, but it will sure be fun. So I can't wait to see you guys. Have a great night, wonderful host, mods, and DJ. Thank you so much, Miroku. And thank you so much to all of you for coming. This was awesome. Thank you. Yes, this was so fun. I loved this one. I did not expect it to be this much fun. And I might consider doing a Q&A eventually. But right now, just not, the event's gonna end. On time. It's perfect. Thank you Thank you all for coming. Have an amazing rest of your day and night. You are all loved. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much for hosting, and congrats on your first HR Live podcast. Thank you so much, Cinnamon. Oh my gosh, I love you, girl. Thank you so much for coming. Lillian there says, turned out great, was so much fun. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Okay. Event's gonna end. I'm gonna end it here. Love you all tons. And yeah, see you at the next one, October the 2nd at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Bye, guys.